Hey guys, it's Sarah here with New England Junk Journals. I'm on to show you a thrifty haul. These all came from my local transfer station, and I've got quite a stack over here, but I want to show you some of these that were sitting in the swap shop just like this. They were sitting all on the shelf with just their spines out, and so that's what I saw, and I said, yep, that's it. That's what I want to look at. So I pulled them out and they were beautiful. I'm surprised that these weren't in the bin, actually, considering the condition that they're in. But I'm happy that somebody put them in the swap shop because they must have known I was coming. So I've gotten, quite a few of these. I've had their spines are completely gone. This one has been repaired with some not fabric tape, but kind of like, almost like a medical tape. And this one was called The Magic Key. It's a Jolly book, which I don't think I've ever seen this style of book before. It's beautiful inside. So I'm not sure. I may be able to salvage the cover as well as these beautiful book pages. Oh, look at that. So cute. We've got fairies in here and maybe some brownies. Or no, they call them elves. So we've got fairies and elves. It's so sweet. It's a very cute looking book. I have a feeling that these are going to be going in my children's paper packs, children's book page packs, which by now they should be live on the Maker's Market and also Etsy. I'm going to start listing things on both platforms because I know there's a lot of people who buy on the Maker's Market, which is awesome, and I encourage you guys to go over there. But I also know there's some people who just don't. They're familiar with Etsy, and that's where they like buying things. So I want to make sure that I'm listing my items on both platforms to maximize, my reach. So, Little Black a Pony. This one also was without a spine. And I'll have to go through and see which pages. I think most of them can be salvaged. There's only a few with like major tears in them. But yeah, that was another one. And I think I could probably, I don't know if I want to do a horse journal. I might still be able to get away with covering this and still being able to use this as a cover. This one was really cool. I was excited when I saw it. Shirley Temple's Nursery Tales. This is a giant Random House book. And again, it's still, the covers are still here, and the covers are not bad. They're just detached from the spine. But these are really nice, big book pages. So I always include these oversized book pages in my page packs. So that's where these are going to go to. As well as this very large Rand McNally giant book, Sleeping Beauty. It's got some wonderful images in it as well. Walt Disney's Animal Adventures in Lands of Ice and Snow. This is a Whitman book. And they're still bound into the fabric here on the spine. But just the cover of the spine is gone for this one. Make sure that I'm in frame. Got all kinds of Arctic animals here. These are cute. Very vintage. I haven't even been looking at the copyright date, but this is 1963. And the Sleeping Beauty one is 19 1959, sorry, 1959. And the Shirley Temple one was 1961. So yeah, really fun vintage stuff. Now I'm going to start working on this side. I don't normally pick up board books. And I really only picked it up because of the colors and the great vintage illustration. On the front, it's a Tuffy tote book. And this was from 1982, printed in Singapore. And I don't even know what I'm going to do with it, but I just thought it looked interesting. It's really cute. I might just display it for now. You know what I mean? Because it's just cute. This was all beat up and coming apart, and it is a P.D. Eastman book, which I believe P.D. Eastman was the pseudonym for Dr. Seuss. I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But these are really cute, cute pages. I love it. This is from 1962. Another one that was in that pile that had the spines taken off was this Dr. Seuss book here. Well, it's by Robert Lopshire. And the colors in here are so cute. I love the way that this is illustrated with this technique that they had here. Color on color. Here with the yellow and the black and the yellow and the orange. Or yellow and red. It's just really, really cute. Oh, a few Dr. Seuss ones. This one was upside down. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. So I'll have to take out, you know, the pages that are penciled on. But whatever is good from this will go into my paper packs, my book page packs, as well as this Cat in the Hat Comes Back book. Half the work's already done for me. This is cute. I've had one of these before, but I got another one because it was there. I love the art style in here. Yeah, the spine's already cracking. Rosie's Walk. It's beautifully illustrated. I love it. Next, I found part of a series of these Minnie and Me Best Friends collection. So there's 1, 2, 3. There's 6 of them. I love that cute look on the spine. This one looks like it might have had some water damage at some point. You can tell that these pages here have been wrinkled. It's perfectly dry now, but the water has left its mark for sure. These were published in 1991, and I've got 220, 219, 216, 212, 210, and 202. I'm not sure how many were in the series, but I found these. They're cute. They're definitely vintage. But they're really cute. They actually remind me of the books that I read growing up. I don't know if we have this collection specifically, but I remember these characters. So, and no, I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I probably won't make any Disney journals. That's just not my thing, but I had to save them from the trash. So, and then I got this Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm. The cover was absolutely gorgeous. This classic Whitman book. And it's got really pretty plates in here. Or they're not, technically they're not plates, they're just full page illustrations. But yeah, they're really pretty. This was there also. It has one of those like plasticky, peely covers that's coming up, this Whitman book, but I love the cover. It needs to be cleaned a little bit more on the back, but it's really cute for a fairy tale journal. And it's a small size. It is, let's see here. Measuring from the crease here, it's little over, just over 5.25, just over 5.25 by 7.75. So it has these like green and white illustrations, or cream because of the aging of the paper. But there are a lot of like little illustrations in here. And they all have that like monochromatic look to them. The spine is not strong. It's definitely cracked. So the pages they're not coming out yet, but they feel like they could at some point pretty easily come out. Anytime I see these like I Can Read books or like the weekly readers, I pick them up. They're not always in the best condition. You can see the cover here is definitely stained, but it's the happy birthday present. But I love the colors in here. Let me show you. It's black and white background with hints of this like mustard and like turquoise, like a very muted, well, maybe it's almost teal. Yeah, I guess I would say it's like mustard and teal color. But it's so cute. Oh, I think it's adorable. Oops. It's interesting because you can see on this, it has like the very solid outlines of the objects. Like this cardigan here and this hat. And then you go to this page and it's just the like the block of color. You know what I mean? Like it's not, hang on, sorry. The outlines are not very strong at all. See this compared to that. It's interesting. But anyway, I thought it was a really cute story. I picked that up. There's also the American Tail storybook. It has been defaced on the back. Somebody's used this tracing paper to trace Papa. But the inside is really good, other than the back cover that also has some, well, I was going to say library markings, but I don't even think it's that. But it's some kind of official markings, stampings. But the pages in here are really cute. And they're a nice paper. Anyway, just picked up that. Of course, anytime I see these like vintage style little golden books, I pick them up. This one, I mean, it's not original or anything. I know there's no letter. It's probably the 29th printing. I think that's what that says. 1979. But there's still plenty of pages in here. Super cute to go in my book page packs. Same with this one. The outside is pretty beat up. But there's lots of good Old MacDonald pages in here. Now, the same day, I did, let's see, 15 minutes. Okay, I'll see if I have a little bag next to me too that I might go through as well. But I got, let's see if I can tip it over. because it's kind of heavy. I got this. These were in the bin. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So I'm missing 8 and 12. But I have all the rest of these the Golden Book Encyclopedia of Natural Science by Golden Press. Oh, let me show you these one at a time. The covers are gorgeous. They are aged. They are aged quite a lot. You'll see the foxing, I guess, if you want to call it that. This also has the like the plastic that will peel up. Some of them were hanging off pretty bad, so I did pre-peel a few of these. Not completely, but this one really pretty with that beautiful circle of sea animals or sea creatures. They all have this beautiful fly page, and then they're full of different topics about natural science. So you've got birds, you've got germs, you've got reptiles, mammals, flowers, fish, everything in here. So they're not grouped by topic, but they're grouped in alphabetical order. So this one is AA to balsa. This one is bamboos to bumblebees. This one's got a little bit of a dig to the plastic on the back. But you'll see they all have a wide range of topics illustrated inside. I love this yellow one, bunting to coelacanth. But those butterflies are so precious. This is colenterate to dinosaurs. I don't even know what colenterate are. They are small to large invertebrate animals that live either singly or in colonies. Yeah, interesting. Cool. They look like they're probably some kind of like a coral type creature. But yeah, lots of good stuff in there. This red one, hang on, sorry. Dippers to fur. But lots of beautiful African animals on that. Fireflies to geckos with some tropical birds. This one is geese to herring, and it has these dinosaurs on the cover. Very cool. This is beautiful. I love the blue here and this like Arctic picture where you've got a polar bear and a seal and the northern lights. Let me move these so we can look at the other ones. Then you've got Mexican toad to ornamentation, the desert scene, desert critters. This one, Osage orange to propagation with these bees and sunflowers. Sea scorpion to squash with a lot of different insects on the front. That would be cool for somebody who is doing like a entomology journal. Squids to tides has this beautiful red fox and the deer in the background. Tiger beetles to vultures with this eye. I think it's an eye, pretty sure. And lastly, wigtails to index with these beautiful ducks and swan on the front, and geese. So those are all of them. I think I'm going to extend this video just a little bit because I just have a small bag here. of more books, surprise, surprise, that I wanted to show you. This one is The Mischievous Duck. Sorry, I think I'm holding these way too close to the camera. This is cute. I don't remember seeing a date on this one, unless it's in the back. Yes. Well, printed in Spain, but it doesn't really give a date. By Modern Promotions. I don't know. It's cute though. Here's another one of these Walt Disney True Life Adventures. This one had its cover. It's a weekly reader. But it's been marked all over with crayon. So this is probably going to have to be a fussy cut book for sure, because there's most of the pages are good without crayon. Yeah, some of them are. This one was called What Do You Think of That? And it's copyright 1960. Had a very unique illustration style that I thought was interesting. Picked that up. This outside is pretty beat up. It's the Tweety Bird Golden Shape Book. But I like to include a lot of these shape books into my book page packs. So this is already off to a great start. This is an easy reader called Benjamin in the Woods. (1962). And I liked the monochromatic images in here. I thought they were really sweet. Has a lot of like frontier stuff. So I thought I'd get that. This one is called Poor Pussy Willow. This is a sunny book. It's definitely seen better days. 1968. But it has interesting pictures in it and illustration style. This one's called Who's a Pest? This is another I Can Read book by Crosby Newell Bonsall. And I love their illustration style. I've seen a lot of books illustrated by him, I think. It's a him. I just think some of these images were really funny. This one is called Be Nice to Spiders. Another weekly reader. And, you know, it's been colored on. Margaret Boyd Graham is the author illustrator. I thought it was interesting and definitely could be added to my collection of pages. This one, which again, it's coming apart, another weekly reader, but it's Little Toot on the Thames. And this, I love the Little Toot books. They're so cute. They're so well illustrated. This one is Boys and Girls of the Bible, Tiny Tots Library, and unfortunately that's pen. It needs a good clean out for sure. Copyright 1956. This is going to be another one that I'll have to selectively take pages out of because some of them have been pretty roughed up, colored on. But I'll see if there's enough in here to say, yeah, see? Somebody even cut this one. Let's see if there's enough in here to save. There might not be. I'm actually seeing a lot more crayon in here than I originally thought. This is Little Men. This is another one of those Whitman books. You can always tell the cover style, but I thought the cover was really nice. I'm sure I can save the cover. And 1955. And there are those green and cream illustrations throughout. That's cool. Almost done. The Adventures of Spider. Again, I loved the colors inside. I thought they were really unique and interesting and fun. So I grabbed that. 10 Copycats in a Boat and Other Riddles. Looked really cute. Maybe a good book for fussy cutting. And then lastly, I got this, Exploring Music. This is the anniversary edition. Music for Young Americans from the American Book Company. And these are always lovely. 1966. And just gorgeous children's music with illustrations throughout. I always like finding these. These are fun to include in journals. And so I have one of these taken apart already that are in my book page packs. And when those run out, I will be taking this apart and putting it in there as well. So that is all I have today. We did end up going almost a half an hour, but I think you'll agree that there were some fun treasures in here. I'm excited. I think these natural science encyclopedias are going to be coming to a live sale. I don't know whether the live sale will post first or this Thrifty Thursday video, so just, you know, stick around and keep an eye out. But I do plan on the end of February doing a nature drop sale. So it'll be beautiful, all different like books and ephemera having to do with nature. And I'm pretty excited about that. Getting ready for spring and summer because I am tired of the winter and I am tired of the cold. And I want something to look forward to. So yeah, that's exciting. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. God bless you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.